Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my April bullet journal, and this time it is on time. For this theme, I decided to go with lanterns, and that is what these pages are filled with. However, I also did not feel like coloring in stuff, so mainly for the most part, the pages do kind of look more black and white and not color, but I did use color pencils. In some places I did heavily use it, like with the cover page with the trees, to kind of differentiate between the trees and the ground. But for the most part, it is very light color pencils. And I'm just using this like simple pack of color pencils that I got in a care package recently. And also for the most part, I am using the Micron pens, just because those were the first things I grabbed, so that's what I ended up using. For the cover page, I did do a little scene because just having like the lanterns, I didn't really like it, so I thought that I might as well just add more stuff. So I ended up drawing like a river with trees in the background, and there is like a ghostly woman spirit floating over the water who was watching the lanterns float up. Okay, for the lanterns I used the 05 micron pen, but then I ended up switching over to the brush pen just because I wanted my lines to be more sporadic. I hope that's the right word, but to not be like the same length all the time. So I wanted like different lines depending on my pressure, and I actually really liked how it turned out, especially with my trees. It looks really nice with my trees, and then I used it for my lady, and again I like how it turned out with her too. I think those two are the only areas that I used the brush pen for. And then flipping on to my quote page. For my quote page, I decided to do like a flipped version of my cover page, and on this time the ghostly woman is still there in the corner, but then it is on the other side of the river where it shows the group of people sending off the lanterns. The only person that I ended up doing like an actual detail kind of with was that woman in the forefront, and then everybody else is just like a blob, just because I didn't want to draw like people. And then this page, the quote page, is when I actually started just using the brush pen mainly. I ditched the other pens that I was using and just mainly focused on using the brush pen just because I liked how it looked. I did use the 05 pen with the lanterns, but other than that, everything else was the brush pen. And I didn't do a very detail, I guess, background. I just drew clouds and sky. And the quote for this month is, "Drifting in the sky is a single dream. My only hope is that that dream reaches the sky." I kind of messed up with the reach part. I just put reach instead of reaches, so that part is kind of messed up, but it's still basically the same, so it really doesn't matter. And also with the woman, I couldn't replicate her same features as the cover page, so it is more of a abstract version of her, I guess. I don't know. And then later on after the video, I did go back and color in the sky. And then on my habit tracker. For this tracker, again, we're doing what we did last month and just doing 20-ish boxes for the month instead of like a box for each day. And instead of trying to complete the habit each day, we're just gonna try to complete 20 dates worth of that habit. Again, it's just much easier, and Actually, this year I think I'm gonna try to focus on building the habit instead of just doing the habit. So that's basically what this is for. And this page, I just did something simple. I didn't really feel like doing nothing heavy with it, just because there's already like a lot of boxes on this page. So I just did the lanterns floating up higher into the sky. And then finally is the mood tracker. Again, I did not really do nothing with this theme. I just quickly made my chart, or at least like a outline of it. And then at the top of the page, I again drew some clouds with the brush pen, colored in the top part black to mimic the night sky. So yeah, that is pretty much my bullet journal for this month. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I hope you have a nice day, morning or night. Bye. Later.